Well, this is happening again. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the WHU Pulse YouTube channel. Today, we're returning to FIFA. I'm not going to say those famous lines of I'm actually going to do this career mode, but I'm aiming to do this one. What this is a West Ham United with not updated squads, updated leagues. I thought I'd do this now because why not? And why not do it about the club I like, West Ham, as in love. I'm going to make the signings that are realistic, that we've been linked with, that we've already made, so I am signing the two goalkeepers. I have already started this save a little. I haven't simmed any days, though, and as you can see, I've just gone through the emails. The wage budget. The reason why that is so low is because I've brought everyone who was out on loan back to the club, and we're going to dissect the squad, go through what's happening in real life and what we're going to do. Right. I've made the shortlist up as well, but first, we're going to go through the squad. Right now, Lucas Fabianski, obviously, you have got to remember all this is going to be next year, so all these players' ages would have gone up by one. But Lucas Fabianski is going to be our number one for the second year in a row. This season, we're going to aim to loan Nathan Trott out, which we're going to do now. Adrian's contract has run out, so we're going to run to the transfer list. If he sells, he does. If he doesn't, I won't play him because I'm signing the two goalkeepers we've already signed, being Roberto and David Martin. I'll probably use Adrian in the Roberto deal because we did get him on a free in real life, so that should cut the price down a little to make it kind of realistic. Zabaletta's, unfortunately, we've kept him. I don't want to. I would like West Ham in real life to sign a right back, but as we're not going to, we're going to keep him. Sam Byram is meant to be being sold again. That's perfectly fine by me. We've got Fredericks, who will be our best right back next season. Winston Reid is come back from injury for next season, and it has been said that he's got until Christmas to prove himself, so we're going to give him till Christmas to prove himself. Reece Oxford always had that hidden potential, but never going to reach it, so he's going to go out, and realistically, he looks like he's going to Augsburg. Josh Pask is just never. Diop, Balbuena, Ogbonna is we're going to sell. We have been linked with a centre-back who is on the shortlist, and I will show you. The left-backs of Aaron Cresswell and Arthur Masuaku are there. We're not looking for a new left-back. We have been linked with the Fenerbahce left-back Calderin, but I'm not expecting that to happen because Pellegrini has come and said he's happy with the two left-backs we have. Carlos Sanchez is meant to be leaving the club this summer. Because he's just joined, I'm going to release him. So, Carlos Sanchez go, and Pedro Obiang looks like he's going to be being sold, so we're going to sell Pedro Obiang as well. Declan Rice is not going anywhere. Robert Snodgrass is good. He's going to be more utilised into centre in real life, so that's what we're going to do on this save. Dan Kemp is going to go out on loan. Don't know what's actually happening with him in real life. Grady Diagana was a good, useful backup player for this season, but he needs to go out on loan to possibly muscle up a lot more. Jean De Silva I would like to loan out, but I can't, so he's going to have to stay. Martin Samuelson is going to go. He's never going to reach West Ham potential. Wilshere, hopefully, will stay fit for this year, so he can stay. Connor Coventry can go out on loan. I am going to give him a new deal. Don't worry about that. Mark Noble is Captain Marvel. Josh Cullen, now, this is a big year for him. He needs to break into the first team. He can stay, but I don't know how much he's going to be used because West Ham aren't looking to sell him, but we're not looking to loan him out either. So he needs to stay, and he's going to have to prove himself. Moses Makasse is never going to make it. Nathan Holland, it looks like a good player, but he's going to go out on loan. Same with Marcus Brown, and same with Joe Powell. Now, the cams. Eddie Fernandez is going to be going. Haksabanovic looks like he's going to be going out on loan. I would try and get rid of Nasri, but that's not going to happen purely for one reason. I'm not going to play him. He's going to go right to the back of the reserves, and I'm not going to touch him. Manuel Lanzini, now, in real life, there is talk of him being given a new contract, but then there is also talk of him leaving. In my opinion, we should sell him. This is my personal... I love Lanzini. Ever since he joined us back in 2015, in that 16th season, he's been brilliant. But I think we should sell him. Andy Carroll is pissing off on a free, but we're going to sell him. Now, I'm going to release Lucas Perez because he has already been sold to Deportivo Alaves, and just make it realistic, I'm going to sell him. Well, no, release him. Tony Martinez is being sold. Hector Ingram, never going to make it. Olafan, never going to make it. Hugill, don't know what we were thinking. Hernandez is being transfer listed. Andy Carroll, like I said. Marko Arnautovic now, there is talk of him going to Inter Milan for 30 million. If I get a transfer offer in for him, I will sell him. But it has to be a good amount, so like 30 million. Other than that, he stays. So like, what I think we should do on this save, I have made the shortlist up. So we're going to be buying the 2 goalkeepers, as in Roberto and David Martin. Centre back, we're going to sign the centre back West Ham have been linked with, and I look very like the look of him. In midfield, we're going to need a couple of players. Ideally, I'm going to say 2 to 3. I definitely know one of them I'm going to get, and then the other 2, we're going to push the boundaries to see what we've got. Obviously, in real life, West Ham are going to work with a budget of 40 million plus player sales, which looks like it's going to get up to 70. We're not going to do that on this save. We're going to go for whatever the players cost, is what we're going to do. So, like I said, midfield, ideally a 3. I'm thinking we are going to play 4-3-3 next season. Possibly 2, then. Because I reckon Wilshere, Cullen, Noble, Snodgrass is going to be used in midfield. So that's 4. And then Declan Rice is in 5. So maybe 2. 2 midfielders is what we're going to look for. Wingers, we are fine, even though there is a young one we are being linked with. And I'm possibly going to sign him if he's cheap. Obviously, these lot have all been sold or been transfer listed. Nasri's not going to play, like I said. And then up front, I'm going to look to buy the main striker we've been linked with, and then possibly another one, because we're going to need extra depth. So, like I said, our main signings are going to be the 2 goalkeepers we've already signed, the centre-back, 2 midfielders, 2 strikers. Now, we go over to the transfer hub. What we've got on here right now. The 2 goalkeepers that are already on that are Roberto and David Martin. Now, these are the goalkeepers we have already signed, and I'm going to go put in bids for them now to get them over the line and done with now, is what I'm going to do. So, we're just going to go get Roberto. We're going to, like I said, we're going to use Adrian in this deal to see if we can get any money knocked off of it. 1.5 mil, I'll happily pay that. That's fine by me. And then we will do, I'm going to delegate his contract, and we're going to go start offer at 20, don't go higher than, actually no, we're not going to be doing that. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to go negotiate so I can get them into the club now. Just sign Roberto, get him over and done with. That's perfectly fine by me. Now, squad role, he's going to be rotation because he's going to be the backup goalkeeper. He's not going to be important, but I'm going to give him that, whatever. I'm sure in real life he knows that he's going to be second choice. We'll sign Roberto, 2-year deal, perfectly fine. Disregard the release clause, that's perfectly fine. Now on to the wage. Now, wage-wise, I'm going to offer him 25 grand a week with a signing bonus of 100 grand. See what he says to that? That's fine by me. We'll get the realistic sign because it's already been made. So that is Roberto in. I apologise. That's Roberto in. And now we're going to go get David Martin in as the 3rd choice goalkeeper, which West Ham are going to do in real life anyway. Or which we already have. So these are the only 2 signings that I'm making this first episode. I'm going to offer him 200 grand, see what they say to that. Sell-on clause of 4%. I'm probably going to let his contract run down anyway, and yeah. So we'll negotiate his contract. Like, the only 2 signings we're going to make are the ones that West Ham have made. If West Ham make any signings in between when this video goes out and the next video, then I will probably sign him in that window, or that signing. So, David Martin, prospect, 1-year contract. I'm going to give him a 2 years because that's what he's on in real life. Doesn't want a release clause, that's perfectly fine. And now we go on to the wage. 12 grand a week, 70k signing bonus. Welcome to the club, David Martin. Now, we've made the signings that we've made, and I've showed you the transfer list. Now, we have the short list of players that West Ham have been linked with. Guillermo Marapan is the centre-back I'm going to be signing. This transfer looks like it's going to happen more and more likely every day. So, this is going to be the centre-back we're going to buy to be, like, battling for the main 2 centre-back spots. Isaac Hayden, we have been linked with very heavily. He does want to move down south from Newcastle for family reasons, and we're a club interested in for him. Now, Lobotka, I don't know what his name. All I know is he's a Slovakian 23-year-old centre midfielder. Looks like a decent player. And we're trying to negotiate a deal with Celta Vigo for him and another one of the players, who you'll see probably underneath the left mid there when I scroll down. But Stanislav Lobotka is the midfielder I'm going to be going in for. Danny Ceballos, now I would love this signing. Kind of realistic because we have been linked with him quite heavily in this transfer window, and I would love him in that midfield to create a little bit of creativity. John Joe Shelby's on there purely because we need a midfielder. Purely just depth, and he's on a free. Well, not on a free. Brahimi is on a free, though, and I would sign him, but the fact that he isn't on a free on the save doesn't mean I'm not going to sign him. If I do sign him, and this career mode does go into a second year, then I will sign him on a pre-contract. That's what I'm going to be doing with him. We've got Claude Maurice, a left mid / cam young French winger from Lorient in the second tier of French football. Linked with him quite heavily. I believe we're battling Mönchengladbach for his signature, but that looked kind of like it's going to happen as well. Got Xherdan Shaqiri. Now, obviously on the save, he has just joined Liverpool, so we won't be able to sign him. But in the January, I will try and buy him if this deal happens in real life. Maxi Gomez is there. Now, he is with the signing of Lobotak because we're trying to negotiate, I'm going to say, around 50 million for both of these. But we are going to be signing Maxi Gomez in this window. I don't care. Mitrovic is there, but obviously I can't sign him because he's just joined Fulham on this save. And then Rondon is on loan at Newcastle on this save, so I can't buy him. Now, looking at the players and looking what I've just, or hearing what I've just said, this is going to be the end of the episode. In the comment section below, drop down who you think I should sign, who is a kind of realistic signing for West Ham, and try and drop down any suggestions that I haven't seen about players West Ham have been linked with. Like I said at the start of the video, I will try and upload this series. It's coming to the end of the academic year at my college, so I will have a lot more free time to upload beautiful videos for you guys. On the topic of that, the Goal Gossip podcast will be returning, as in for a season roundup, and then next year for obviously next season. Premier League reactions are obviously going to happen. Premier League predictions are going to be happening. I will be doing reaction videos to when West Ham sign players. I was planning on making them for the 2 goalkeepers, but I didn't see a point because they're just going to be backup goalkeepers. They're not really going to be challenging Fabianski. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, share the video, comment, like, subscribe, and hopefully look forward to more content coming to the channel. Just an update, I might be streaming on Twitch on Monday evenings and into the night, but that is, don't know what's going to happen. Need to sort a bit of the equipment out first. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. As I just said, comment section down below. Comment who you think I should sign, and as always, I'll catch you